Sup guys, it's me. Yeah, sup, it's me, Super91. As you can see from my previous video, I grew a pimple. It's very fucking painful, which sucks. But yeah, I'm just here to come back again to tell you guys that my exams are over and I'm free. 2 days ago I celebrated my birthday and it was yeah, I wasn't expecting myself to actually celebrate my birthday. Yeah, my mom took me out, so it's pretty good. But yeah, I guess this is why I came to the video for. Like you weren't here to listen to my fucking life story. That's fucking boring. And you came here to listen to me ranting about Marvel. Now let me get this clear, okay? To me, Marvel has been uh, a really good movie industry. I think back when they made Iron Man back in 2008, that was like one of the best movies, and to this day, it's like still great. It has aged well. There's a movie called Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and to me that's like very fucking good. Maybe it's because I like gritty action, but yeah, I think you came because you knew about the state of Marvel. Um, the cracks has already been showing up in Phase 3. Noticeably Captain Marvel. I don't fucking like how Marvel is pandering to the LGBTQ and feminine woman. Yeah, a woman's got to be strong and everything because it's got to reflect the world we live in today. Fuck that shit. Honestly, fuck that shit. I can't get representation in Marvel, but yeah, that's an entire separate video topic. Today I want to discuss is Phase 4. How the entirety of Phase 4, except for Spider-Man No Way Home, is a complete dumpster fire. And why I'm not excited for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Now, to begin with this, right, why did I say I'm not excited about Black Panther? The main reason why I think Black Panther got popular was because Chadwick Boseman's black. And that's all I can fucking think. The movie got popular because everyone's black. And the only way I can see why Shang-Chi was popular is because everyone is fucking Chinese. But I think Shang-Chi is okay. It's sort of okay. I think there are like main problems with the Marvel right now is the fucking story and the VFX. I think noticeably recently you've seen the new She-Hulk TV show. You can tell the VFX is complete dog shit, and it's like as if, and Thor Love and Thunder the CGI is like complete it's like my ass. It's like my father's ass. It stinks, and it reeks of fucking manure. Oh wait, no, never mind. Let's imply my father's a farm animal. My father's not a farm animal, he's a human. He's a great human. But yeah, I honestly think that Marvel's kind of shit. Marvel's kind of shit. I didn't watch WandaVision, but I could already tell that Wanda is a pretty shit character. I don't get why my friend stands for her. And yeah, let me explain through the errors in Phase 4. The first thing that ever popped out in the dumpster waste that is Phase 4 was WandaVision. And I never watched WandaVision, so I couldn't tell it was great or couldn't tell it's bad, so whatever I'm going to say about WandaVision is biased. But the next show was Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Okay, some people say it's bad. To me, it's really good. Until you watch the last part. The final part, I think the bad part about Falcon and the Winter Soldier is the flag smashers. Like if you delete them from the entire show, right, the show will get like 10 times better. Because I fucking love John Walker, the Captain America villain. He's so fucking great. Like in all the wrong reasons why he's great. He's a great villain. That's what I'm going to say. The actor plays him very well, and it's kind of a fucking shame because the show is actually pretty eh. Then you have Loki. I watched the first few episodes of it, and honestly, my first impressions of it was it's pretty good. But then you went to the final bit with Kang the Conqueror shit, the TVA guy, and he dumps an entire exposition dump on like you, to expect you to get along with it. And honestly, like exposition dumps isn't like my favorite part of the show. Isn't the favorite part of the story. I think I know Doom Eternal did that once, exposition dumps, but I think I can make credit for that because the art is really good. That's all I'm gonna say for Loki though. Loki's okay, but I don't get why they have the kiss. I don't get why Loki and Sylvie's got a kiss. Like that's kind of fucking weird. And why you gotta make Loki is it transgender? I don't know. I don't get why I need to make Loki transgender for the sake of making her transgender. Him or her transgender. It's fucking weird. Okay? It's fucking weird. I think the next show that needs some shut the fuck up! Okay, the next show that needs a bit of a explanation to do is Hawkeye. Hawkeye is okay. Hawkeye is sort of okay. I guess it's not special, it's just there. It exists. And the big Kingpin review is kind of underwhelming. Like, why the fuck do you have the bastardized Kingpin from Daredevil? Okay, after Hawkeye, you also had Moon Knight. Moon Knight was okay. Moon Knight was great, actually. Moon Knight was actually fucking good. In my opinion, it was good. But you didn't make Moon Knight violent in R21, so bad. Dull bad. What I'm trying to say is, yes, you potentially have something special to work with because Moon Knight is there's no Marvel related elements with Moon Knight. Like there's no Captain America, there's no relationship with other shows in Moon Knight, so Moon Knight is just a standalone series. But honestly, you could have taken Moon Knight to another level. You could have been more creative with it, except you just had to deal with his PTSD. And honestly, yeah, I think the PTSD is great and all, but really? And don't get me wrong though, Oscar Isaac is a very fucking good actor, and I like his transitions from Stephen Grant to Mark Spector. Yeah, that's fucking good. But Moon Knight, I think Moon Knight should be a bit more special, in my opinion. Yeah, Moon Knight's got this cringe part where they're like, are you an Egyptian superhero? And like, yes I am. I mean, you could have found a better line delivery, but okay. Like the yes I am, the Avdol reference. Yeah, that's great. After Moon Knight we had Miss Marvel, and honestly, Miss Marvel, I don't get what's so good about Miss Marvel. I mean, Miss Marvel was there to represent Pakistan and shit, and I didn't watch it, so I can't explain much of Miss Marvel. All I can say is, the actor for Miss Marvel, I hope her all the best. And I hope her all the best because from the articles I read about the actress, sorry. Oh yeah, she's pretty cool, the Miss Marvel actress, but I don't get Captain Marvel. Why do you have to idolize Captain Marvel out of all characters? She's a complete fucking Mary Sue, like Rey from Star Wars. I don't even think the sequel trilogies are canon. The next show is like by far the fucking worst offender of the VFX problem currently handling in Marvel. Okay, to get on to to She-Hulk, we need to explain the entire VFX problem. If you look at all the previous Marvel movies, right, in Phase 4, right, they're suffering from one bad thing. And the VFX is complete fucking dog shit. And from the rumors I read, and from the articles I read, they said that Marvel is overworking the VFX artists. And honestly, I don't give a shit about human rights, but honestly, I think you should care about human rights for the VFX artists instead of LGBT people. Like, come on, Twitter. You know what to do, right? Fucking do it. Instead of saying I support the gays, I said I support the VFX artists because I think they're overworked. Come on, join me. But honestly, from what I can gather with She-Hulk, I didn't watch it. I didn't bother to watch it because I knew the show was a fucking dumpster fire. And you can argue with me that I think I'm a bit biased, but from all the clips I'm watching right now, She-Hulk is a fucking disgust in my eyes. Like, you make a very good comic character, She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters, into a fucking propaganda machine saying, woman is better than man. I mean, with all the characters you can do, why touch She-Hulk? Just go fucking touch them. Why not just do it on Black Widow? Like why do we like Black Widow instead of Captain Marvel and She-Hulk, huh? Black Widow is an example of a strong woman. Mentally strong and physically strong. The rest is just physically strong, no emotions whatsoever. She-Hulk, yeah, I know there's this controversial clip where She-Hulk says, "I am better than you, Bruce. I can handle people catcalling me every day because I am better in controlling my anger, Bruce." And Bruce is like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, I can understand that because Bruce, he suffered quite a lot, and honestly, that's kind of offensive. Like Tatiana, eh, just you know what? Fucking give She-Hulk emotions or whatsoever. Come on. Uh, After Phase 4, let me go discuss about the movies. Now, we had two shows, aka the first show was that I found trouble with that I actually watched was Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Okay, that show was underwhelming to say the least. I think to take a lot from Schrafilas and Critical Drinker here, I think Doctor Strange was okay, but Wanda was the biggest offender. Now, Wanda's character motivations, right, is just completely dogshit and nonsensical. Like, if you wanted your kid so bad, why can't you ask for Vision instead? And why would you want to endanger the lives of multiple under Wandas just for your own personal gain? Isn't that kind of selfish? And isn't that kind of ruining the entire character and stuff? I knew from an article that Wanda was a changed person in WandaVision, and she was great. But then I think from what I could see, Sam Raimi, no, I think not Sam Raimi, I think a bunch of people like were like, "Oh yeah, I watched like the first few episodes of WandaVision and called it off a day," and made her like a fucking villain because yes, like it's kind of fucking nonsensical, don't you think? And America Chavez, I think her actors got a lot of potential. Her actors got a lot of potential, but I just feel that she's underutilized. Doctor Strange is great, and the Illuminati. Let's not forget the Illuminati. They were hyping up the Illuminati, but honestly, I think the Illuminati were like the least exciting part of the Marvel show, the WandaVision. No, not WandaVision. Multiverse of Madness. And honestly, I think the Illuminati are kind of useless. Like Wanda, Black Bolt can easily destroy buildings with his mouth, and Wanda goes, "What mouth?" Okay, that seems pretty cool, but that's just establishing, and that's from the closer look, right? That Wanda's pretty overpowered, and she doesn't deserve to be that overpowered. I don't know, like, I think I recommend three YouTubers today: Critical Drinker, Shrefias Productions, and The Closer Look. So honestly, for everything about Multiverse of Madness, it's kind of weird. I didn't explain much about it. I think I went in depth up WandaVision in the Discord server, but I can't remember the entire show because I never watched it ever again. Because it was that underwhelming. And I think the biggest part was the fucking butchered Wanda. The next show was the next show I think that's kind of fucking dog shit is Thor: Love and Thunder. This one is a bigger serious offender, because the part of Heimdall's son, the VFX is just complete shit. They butchered Thor's character, which I think Thor was a great character. I think Thor was great in Infinity War, and in Endgame Thor could be redeemed. But after Endgame and in Love and Thunder, Thor just becomes goofy. Like where was that? Where was that serious Thor in Thor Ragnarok? Like where was he? Like why do you turn Thor into a fucking goofy ball? It's kind of fucking cringe, isn't it? It's kind of cringe. And honestly, the next part of the offender was Natalie Portman. Yeah, I think they had to CGI her muscles. Isn't that kind of fucking weird? Actually, I don't get why Marvel is using CGI a lot when they could just use like regular suits like in Iron Man 1. That looked much more realistic, don't you think? Like why the fuck are they using CGI? I mean, I know it looks cool and all, but come on, man. At least put in some effort instead of like thinking of the philosophy, quantity over quality. I believe in the philosophy quality over quantity instead of quantity over quality, and that's what Phase 4 was. And the next thing, like quantity over quality. Do you think that there's a lot of Marvel products released this year? Actually, 3 years ago we had like a shit ton of things, and I think the VFX artists are overworked. That's why all the VFX looks like dog shit. That's what I'm saying. The next thing I'm gonna say is Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Now I honestly think that Chadwick Boseman's death is kind of tragic, and yeah, I kind of respect where they're taking Black Panther and all, but I just can't feel myself to be excited and emotional about Black Panther. Like, what's so emotional about it aside from Chadwick Boseman's death, huh? If Chadwick Boseman died and everyone didn't give a shit, then the movie wouldn't exist at all. I'm literally not joking, am I right? Like, I don't give a shit about the movie at all. Okay, you have a bunch of like black people in the cast. Okay, what's so special about that, huh? Huh? Come on. But honestly but I think representation in Marvel could have been done much more creatively instead of saying, oh, I made a bunch of black people in a black movie, come on, celebrate me. Hollywood industry nowadays, they're pandering over LGBT representations over quality. I mean, there are some good shows that I kind of recommend. The Boys. Like Queen Maeve is a bisexual character, and honestly she's really good. Black Noah is black, and he's really good. Just watch The Boys. Like, fuck Marvel. Fuck Marvel. Actually, fuck Marvel. I don't give a shit about Phase 5 anymore, except for Daredevil. I'm going to watch She-Hulk just because of Daredevil. And honestly, I think they're going to butcher Daredevil. I think they already did. I mean, it kind of makes sense why Daredevil's like joking in She-Hulk, but why the fuck would you hook up She-Hulk? She-Hulk's like a fucking villain. But yeah, that's about it. I have no hope for Phase 5. I have no hope for Phase 6. I have no hope for Marvel. In fact, I have no hope for Disney at all. I have no hope for the future Hollywood industry, and I think you shouldn't have hope for them either. I think you should just don't give a shit. I think you should just just watch it for the sake of watching it. And I kind of feel bad for those who are actually hyped, because you are just watching dog shit. But yeah, that's about it. I can't change your opinions whatsoever. These are my opinions, but honestly, I think the entirety of Marvel is coming to crumble down already. Like, poof. It's as if you're like Marvel was this big gigantic domino tower, and 9/11 took place, and the domino was gone. Honestly, Marvel, the MCU truly ended with Endgame, and that's all I'm going to say. I think Spider-Man No Way Home is great, but the nostalgia bit is just too much. Still a great movie, but I think MCU ended with Endgame. But that's about it. Phase 4 sucks. I have no hope for Phase 5. I have no hope for Phase 6. And I think you shouldn't refer to Marvel as a role model anymore. It used to be great and all. I think Werewolf by Night and it's pretty good. Werewolf Not by Night is okay. I think Secret Invasion is pretty cool. But that's about it. No hope at all. Fuck Marvel.